this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel, and take a look at this headline. Fears of Terra Luna style collapse of FTX native token FTT as Binance liquidates its holdings. And so cryptocurrency exchange FTX, which is absolutely massive, got over 1 million users. I saw that reported. There's rumors going around that they're insolvent. And there's an XRP community member who put out he just got issued a warning. I thought I'd share it with you, but it has to do with the fact that a lot of people have their XRP on cryptocurrency exchanges, including FTX. Might be a good time to perhaps rethink that. And additionally, XRP liquidity may take a massive hit if indeed FTX is insolvent. I'm not making a claim that they are, by the way. I'm just acknowledging the rumors. If that ends up being true, XRP liquidity would take a massive hit. I'm going to share with you the figures that this particular XRP community member shared, but indeed a substantial percentage of daily XRP volume is traded specifically on this massive cryptocurrency exchange. So it would be a hit in terms of available liquidity for XRP. But before going any further, I do want to be clear, I do not have a legal or financial background of any kind. I am not offering legal or financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. And so here is XRP community member Kashta, who shared the following. He said, XRP community, there is lots of chatter about potential problems for the FTX exchange. I have no clue if the rumors are true. A word of advice, play it safe, take your XRP off the exchange to a non-custodial wallet. Secondly, be aware FTX is a major source of liquidity for XRP. Okay, so a couple things I'll share with you there. I think it is a horrible idea to long-term keep any cryptocurrency, including XRP, on a cryptocurrency exchange. So nothing against you personally if you're one of the people doing that. I know it's annoying to figure out how to store the stuff yourself. And fine, you know what, fair enough. If some of you just are like, I don't want to risk, losing my private keys, if you're one of those, and there are people that will always be like that, and that's fine. Just understand that there are trade-offs here. And the trade-off is you gave your cryptocurrency to a third party, and who knows? Sometimes there are scams, sometimes companies go bankrupt. To me, that risk is greater than me losing my own private key. Because there are a lot of ways that you can responsibly safeguard your own private keys in life. So for me, the upside is too great. Not pretend there's no risk, but to me, the upside of self-custody is so substantial, I wouldn't consider anything else. Unless it were for a very short time period, if I'm thinking I might be selling soon or something like that, which is perfectly reasonable, of course. But you all do what you want. I'm just sharing with you my opinion. It's just, food for thought. So there's that, but also in terms of the liquidity, look at this. Kasha shared this screen grab showing that in a 24-hour volume of XRP, including all pairs, on the FTX exchange is 718 million. 718 million. So that is indeed quite massive. It's not the end of the world. So even if the worst happened, and I'm not saying that, I am not saying FTX is insolvent. I have no insider information whatsoever. I'm just, again, like I said, to be clear, just reporting on what's being discussed. There are news articles about this. Even if, I think that many people, a lot of them, if they want to be engaged with XRP in any capacity, they'll just go to another exchange. So I don't know that all of them will. I'm not saying that. But, the other exchanges would pick up the slack, basically. It would be more opportunity. If FTX went bust, that just means more opportunity for competitors. That's pretty much it. So I don't think that it would be 718 million. It just ceases to exist and goes to zero. This XRP is going to go somewhere, right? Now, of course, if the worst happened and the exchange held on to it, who knows what would happen, what the legal ramifications would be, and if that would ever get back to holders. But in the meantime, it would certainly have an impact in terms of supply and demand, because that much XRP, which was on the exchange, and some of it for sale, presumably, it's no longer there. So you know what that would do for supply and demand. There's less XRP available suddenly, at least for some period of time. So I still don't want that to happen. I'm just acknowledging the facts here. So then you look at this story here, though. FTX's native token FTT has experienced a volatile weekend as Binance began liquidating its tokens due to recent revelations that have came to light. And that's a quote. According to Binance CEO CZ, the FTT token Well, he said that. And then the FTT token, separate new thought. The FTT token is down 9.4% on the day as of press time. Yeah, and I had it pulled up here. I mean, if you look over the last 7 days, it's down over 15%. And so only a portion of that would be because of the rumor that's been circulating. But indeed, once the rumor broke, yeah, it's pretty damn clear that the price of this token began to tank a bit. And here's what CZ actually said. This is the official thread from CZ, and this is what he shared to his 7.3 million followers all up on Twitters. As part of Binance's exit from FTX equity last year, Binance received roughly $2.1 billion of USD equivalent in cash, BUSD and FTT. Now, due to recent revelations that have came to light, he means have come to light, but yeah, no. We have decided to liquidate any remaining FTT on our books. So I'll just pause a note here. If he's doing that and he's publicly articulating what he's doing, he has a very, very serious concern, one would think. CZ continues. We will try to do so in a way that minimizes market impact. Due to market conditions and limited liquidity, we expect this will take a few months to complete. Yeah, so pause to note here too. It's been cited that much of FTX's value is it's based on illiquid FTT tokens. And, the company's value may be a bit misleading, according to media reports at least. But even if that's true, that's separate from whether or not FTX is solvent or insolvent. So even if that's true, fine. But yeah, all these tokens with, whatever the market, what's the market cap for this damn thing? Here, let's take a look. For the FTT token, it is $2.9 billion. But if there's, if there's not enough exit liquidity, you can't sell, you'll crash the market if you try and sell it all at once. And that's what CZ's getting at here. He's saying it's not a sufficiently liquid token. And then he says, Binance always encourages collaboration between industry players. Regarding any speculation as to whether this is a move against a competitor, it is not. Our industry is in its nascency, and every time a project publicly fails, it hurts every user and every platform. We typically hold tokens for the long term, and we have held onto this token for this long. We stay transparent with our actions. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, at least I can appreciate the transparency here. Here's what Ben Armstrong had to say, of course, of BitBoy Crypto YouTube channel. He says, everyone is waiting to hear me say, I told you so about FTX being rumored to be insolvent. I'm actually not going to do that. I certainly urged people to close their FTX accounts, but not because they are insolvent. Do what you have to do to withdraw funds. Certainly red flags here, but I do not believe that FTX will end up harming customers. In December, FTX will complete the Voyager deal and be fine again. Certainly don't want customers losing money on another exchange, even if it harms SBF reputation. So he's talking about Sam Bankman-Fried. He's known as SBF for short. He's the FTX guy. And as far as the Voyager deal, just referencing another insolvent company as a result of the train wreck that began in, I guess it was May of this year. The trickle-down effect of just destroying all sorts of companies in crypto space, which were over-leveraged or completely irrational, some of them perhaps Ponzi schemes. But they ended up, if memory serves, they ended up purchasing Voyager. FTX did. And so in terms of the cash impact, I think that's what he's referencing there. But then there's also this from today. Sam Bankman-Fried responds to CZ, says FTX is fine. Okay, fine. And maybe that's true. I'm not saying he's a liar. But this is the same stuff that you heard from Celsius when they were actually insolvent. Like it was either the day before, maybe the day of, when Celsius shut down withdrawals and deposits. They were still stating they were solvent and everything was fine. Even there were all sorts of rumors about concerns and stuff. But anyway, piece reads as follows. Sam Bankman-Fried, CEO of FTX, has come out to allay fears about the state of the crypto exchange's finances. Bankman-Fried said the platform has excess cash and clients' funds are safe, while also calling on Binance CEO to collaborate with him to improve the ecosystem. And there's 2 bullet points. Number 1. In a recent tweet thread on Monday, November 7th, Sam Bankman-Fried, also known as SBF, said the crypto exchange which he spearheads has sufficient funds to cover clients' holdings. Bullet point 2. The CEO also doused claims of insolvency, arguing that the exchange is capable of processing customer withdrawals. FTX is fine, assets are fine, stated SBF, adding, quote, it's heavily regulated even when that slows us down. We have gap audits with greater than $1 billion in excess cash. We have a long history of safeguarding client assets, and that remains true today, end quote. And so there you are. It's a roller coaster ride in the world of crypto, as always, and wouldn't you expect that? So we'll see what happens here. I hope that they are solvent. I don't. If this is a firm that's actually insolvent, this one would actually be surprising to me. That would, because even after the collapse in May, they were still like, they've been very vocal about what they were doing in terms of like purchasing other companies, even companies that basically went bankrupt. I'd be a bit surprised if they're actually insolvent. So if I had to guess for fun, and maybe I'm wrong, but if I had to guess for fun, I'd say they're probably going to be fine. I think that Ben Armstrong's probably right in stating that. But even if not, again, XRP will be fine. I'm just more concerned about, my fellow XRP holders, which is why, again, if you have your XRP on this exchange in particular, given that there's an actual rumor, I just do what you want to do. To me, it doesn't make sense to keep XRP on any exchange. I sure as hell don't. I self-custody my XRP. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.